Right, it is now week 6 of my Gnr Prep preparation. I'm feeling a bit better today. I was ropey as this morning. I won't be training today, and to make myself feel better, I've got myself some new Gymshark clothes. I'm really hoping that tomorrow I'll be able to train again. That would be nice, even if it's just an up as or something, because I'm not going to be able to train Thursday through Sunday as I'm working away. Maybe I'll be able to get a run in, I don't know. There'll be quite a big lack of vlog footage this week though, so I'll merge week 6 and week 7 together. It'll be like one mega vlog. But yeah, let me show you what I got from Gymshark. I was never a big lover of... Anyways, I was never a big lover of Gymshark clothes until this conditioning club drop. I just think the fit of all the t-shirts are just so nice. I got the 5-inch short as well, which again, I've never been a big fan, but I got some when they first released the drop, and everything just fit really nicely. And to finish it off, I got one of the new tanks as well. I say new, they came out a couple of months ago, but Gymshark had a massive sale on, and like I say, I wasn't very well. I still aren't. There's no better way to make yourself feel better than to buy new gym clothes. My sister's actually went ahead and bought me a microphone, which I can plug into the bottom of my phone, and it's meant to be really good at getting rid of background noise. So that'll help when I'm in the gym. I'll be able to talk through my sets a bit more, hopefully, and then I'll not get done for copyright. Like my last video, not the one just gone, the one before that, week 4. People in Russia can't watch it, which is a shame because I think they're really missing out. God, this t-shirt's creased as well in it. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, people in Russia can't watch the video because it's they didn't like one of the songs. Not that anyone from Russia is watching anyways. But yeah, plan is to get back to training tomorrow. I'm at work at 6:30 in the morning till 3, the same as I was today, and then back to it hopefully. Ready? Sit guard. Sit. Pull. Hey, good girl. So it's Tuesday. Feeling a lot better today actually, like a lot better. I've just got a bit of a sore throat, so I'm just waiting for my sister again from school, and then we're going to go to the gym. Got a bit of a fat up session, so then we'll do that, and then I need to go get my hair cut, and then it's time for the England game. You hear my knee pop that?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Right, gym done, haircut acquired. Now I have to watch the football. I will not be getting as drunk as what I got on Wednesday night last week. No thank you. Did not have many beers last night, so I'm feeling okay. I'm gonna go and hit a high rock session now. So silly old me decided to put crushed ice in my water bottle because I thought it was gonna melt faster and my water would be colder. It didn't melt at all, and every time I took a drink during my session, I just got clumps of ice in my mouth. Then I choked, and then I couldn't breathe. It was too, because it was chewing, and I couldn't breathe when it was horrible. So never use crushed ice in your water ever if you're training. Bad idea. Isn't that a bad idea? Isn't that a bad idea? Come here. Yes, it's a bad idea. Yes, it is. I've always been very negative towards the gym group. I've always thought it was crap. But the one next to me has just been refurbed, and it's had all new equipment put in, and it's had a High Rocks specific area made, because I think it's High Rocks affiliated. And I actually had a really good session. I really enjoyed that. It's quite quiet there as well, where usually it's packed full of school kids and stuff. But overall, that was a really good session. We didn't go on a run last night because it was too hot. Dad's idea of fun is running at 5 a.m. Not gonna lie, that run had my legs were on absolute fire after yesterday. I really struggled to just keep going. It was so heavy and just sore. But got it done, 5k, 5.6k I think it was, in the end. Gonna go off to the gym now for an upper session. And then I've got to train to Peterborough, and that's where I am working for the next 4 days. I managed to get 95 for 5 sets of 3 reps. So next week I think I'm going to go for 92.5 and go for... Actually no, I'm not. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go 95, 3 sets of 5 I think next week. But I didn't really film much else in the gym because I always feel quite awkward, especially in a new gym, like filming my sets and stuff, especially when I don't really know anyone there or I'm not used to being there, do you know what I mean? But I'm heading straight home now, have my lunch, and say my goodbyes, and then after the train station I'll go. Right, I think it's been 4 days. When was it? Thursday, yeah. 4 days since I last filmed anything. It's Monday now. We started week 7 of the Great North Run training block. Including travel, I've probably just come off the back of a 40-hour work weekend. I was exhausted yesterday. I got back to Cardiff last night and I was just absolutely knackered. I was working at a private party / wedding in near Peterborough. But it was quite good. Got to meet Dylan Hartley, that was pretty cool. Yeah, it was quite a good weekend. It was just exhausting, tiring. I think 15 or 16 hours on Saturday, 2 to 3 hours on Sunday, and then I think it took me about 5 hours to get back to Cardiff. And then obviously took me 3 or 4 hours to get to Peterborough. Anyways, we'll get to where we were going, near there at least. So yeah, it was pretty tough. But new weekend, new start. Diet's been completely out the window the last week. I'm still sitting around at 93, 94. Get back on track today. I've done a big shop, got my shopping in, going to meal prep now. Plan for the day, training wise, is I've just started again with runner. So I've started an 11-week runner plan because I think there's just not enough structure to my running sessions. Especially because when I don't have time to go to track, because I'm at work, it's just like I just don't do the speedy sessions. So it's my own fault. I'm just kind of lazy when it comes to the running. Like I think I ran 5.6k last week, and then I ran 8k the week before. Because, well, one, obviously I was riddled with illness at the start of last week, and then I've just been away. I was meant to run this weekend, gone, but like I'd finish work, I'd go to bed, would get back in about midnight, would have to be up for 7 to get to leave. And so I just couldn't bring myself to get out of bed after being stood on my feet for like 14 hours. I wish I had of. I did come out of the weekend with a bit of regret, wishing I had trained, but it's happened now, and that's the end of it. So I've started a runner. Today I've got an 8k run, which is 1k intervals, so 2k warm-up, then 5 1k intervals, and then a 1k cool down. I'm going to do that on the treadmill, and then I'm at work. Also, I should probably add, I'm not a tramp that lives in the house with the blinds closed. It was just really bright with them open, and I couldn't record properly. The plans for my meal prep today are chicken, sweet potato, and lettuce for dinner, and then I'm going to make tuna pasta with sweet corn for lunch. This has actually been a really productive last hour. So I've managed to meal prep, well not meal prep, but I managed to portion up and season 5 chicken breasts for during the week. I've then prepped dinner for tonight and tomorrow. And then I've also made a fat portion of tuna pasta for lunch. Hey what, that was one way to get back into running after not running properly for like 2 weeks. I think I've done 14 or 13k over the last 2 weeks, and that was brutal. So I've actually got a bit of a story time for everyone. Obviously I was at home training in the gym group for the last like 4 days when I was in Newcastle, and I've done nothing but sing the praises of that gym. Like, it was great. I had such a good time training there because I'd never went before, because one, when I was at school, everyone in their nan trained there, and two, it was the gym group, so I didn't want to go, but it's had a refurb and my mum goes there, so I was like, oh, you know what, I'll use our day passes, I'll train there. Brilliant, really good since it's been done out. It's perfect for high rocks, for everything. And then when I got home from my session on Thursday, literally 20 minutes before I leave to go to the train station, I got a notification on one of my cards saying that it was declined somewhere in Biker, and someone was trying to spend money on it. So like, that's weird. Get my wallet out. Open my wallet, I was like, oh, my card's not in here. That's weird, I must have dropped it in the barbers and I bet someone's pinched it. Then I get another notification of a different card saying, oh, £56 just been spent. I was like, what? So I checked again. That card's gone. Then I was like, oh my God, the other card's gone. And then I was like, oh, I must have dropped it. How did I drop them in the barbers? That's so stupid. I was like, oh, surely I didn't drop it in the barbers. Then I checked and I had £50 in cash in my wallet. It was all gone. I was like, oh, for God's sake. Panicking, more money's been spent. Cancel my cards, ring the credit card company, get it sorted. I've only left my bag in the gym changing rooms with my wallet in. Someone, while I've been training, by the way, there's no one in the changing rooms while I put my bag in. Yes, my fault, probably should have put a lock on it, but I don't think I've ever put a lock on my bag, ever, when I've been in the gym. So someone's gone through my bag, took my wallet out, took as much as they could out, put it back in my bag, so I wouldn't notice it went missing. Then went and bloody spent all my money. So that was just stressful, really annoying. I was on the phone to the credit card companies and the police and my card companies like for 3-4 hours. It was a nightmare to try and get it sorted. When I went back to the changing rooms to get my stuff, I noticed the handle had been turned and I just thought it was me, like not turned it properly. I was like, oh, that was stupid. So then I had a look in, I was like, oh, my wallet's there, my Oakleys are there, everything was there, fine, sorted. Come home and then obviously they just put my wallet back in my bag. I've just come off the phone to the police now, again, because they had a follow-up chat with me today. They're opening an investigation, which is good, and they're going to try and use the times that my card was spent, go to the places the money was spent, and see if they've got cameras that match up my cards to the transaction. And then they're going to try and use the CCTV in the gym to see who was there at that time when I was there and try and catch the person who's done it. So I was quite disheartened because I didn't think that, this probably happens all the time. Nothing ever gets done about it, but the police actually want to pursue it. So I'm actually really happy about that. And there's going to be another officer in touch with me in the next few days to try and follow up, and I'll give a statement. But you just couldn't write it. Like, it was literally half an hour before I had to go and leave to get on the train. So I was already flapping around trying to get packed, stressed. And then obviously that came through and it was just, what a nightmare it was. But my credit card company's refunded me. My debit card company's refunded me. I'm just £50 down on cash. Could have been worse. Main problem now is that all my cards are going to get delivered to Newcastle. And obviously I'm in Cardiff. Luckily, my mum and dad are coming down for my graduation in 2 weeks' time, so they'll be able to bring them with us. But I'm kind of just restricted to Apple Pay now for the next few weeks. And I was like thinking to myself, I was like, what an idiot, why would you leave your bag in there? Like, the first time I went, I took my bag around the gym with us, and then I noticed that no one else has either got a bag or got the bag on the gym floor at least. So I was like, I'll leave it in the lockers. So the day before I left it in the lockers, then obviously Thursday I left it in the lockers again, and someone must have literally just tried to open every locker to see if anyone had left a bag. Obviously they've seen I've left my bag, and that was just unfortunate. Lesson to be learned, always lock your bag in the lockers in the gym. Okay, so it's nearly 8 AM. I'm off to the gym now. Today's plan is high rock session now, so I'm going to go and do an erg session. 4 minute ski, 4 minute row, 15 wall balls, 2 minutes rest, 4 rounds. Then I'm going to come home, but I need to go back to my house, my Cardiff house, just sort some stuff, final stuff out before we officially move out. Then I'll come back, have breakfast, or lunch, same thing. Make lunch to take to the gym, go to the gym and train uppers, or lowers, I haven't decided yet. Do some kind of strength training, and then I start work at 2 o'clock. Right, I know everyone says it these days, but chocolate milk, especially Sainsbury's own, this has to be my favourite go-to post-workout. Even just drink. I think I've been drinking chocolate milk for training since I was 16. It's perfect. I think this one's got like 85 grams of carbs. Admittedly, yes, there's like 100 grams of sugar in it, which when you say it like that, it sounds really bad. But I don't really have anything that sugary anyways, apart from honey. I can let myself off a little bit. 85 grams of carbs. I think it's 10 grams of fat, and I think it's 40 grams of protein. So, perfect recovery drink. Alright, finally back home. I've managed to sort out everything I need to sort in the house. Made myself scrambled eggs and a coffee. Then I need to cook some chicken up to make a chicken bagel to have for lunch. Made dinner yesterday. Once I've made my lunch, I'll head back to the gym. Gonna hit legs, and then I'll start work. So I managed to get Strava Premium for student price, which was great. It was at £25. One of the things they've got on there is like a fitness and freshness graph, which obviously could be a load of bollocks. But it says I was at my fittest, where is it? Where I did the Great North Run, here, which would make sense. And then I went boom, 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 down to High Rocks, Manchester, where I was at my least fit, which I think does actually make sense because I felt like crap for High Rocks, Manchester. And then we've peaked, oh, why is it froze? Then we've peaked a little bit, dropped back down again here, which was just some normal running. And then it's been slowly building back up as we've gone through the Great North Run training block to up here. And then because I've not really run for the last 2 weeks, the fitness has dropped again. So hopefully after this week and next week, we'll see this slowly start to rise again to get us back to peak to where I was for the Great North Run last year. One of the other interesting things Strava Premium has brought out now is personalised heat maps. So if you go on, you can see your most common running routes and where you do most of your running, which I think is quite interesting as well. So as you can see for Cardiff, I spend most of my time running around Bute Park and Roath Lake. Well, I haven't really ran around Bute Park for a while since I've moved closer to Roath Lake. But yeah, I just thought something quite interesting, something I'd quite like to share. I'm absolutely starving. It is now dinner time. And I've only forgot to put the bloody sauce on my dinner. Nice dry bowl of chicken, lettuce and sweet potato. Yes, I'm shirtless because it's red hot. 40 minutes. 40 minutes is what I've got to mop this whole section of the gym. Right, on the cards for today, I'm gonna make myself a coffee. I'm currently editing this whole mega vlog. I haven't touched it since Monday, so there's a lot to do. Then I've been recovering quite well. I've recovered 50% the last 2 days. So I'm gonna just hit arms today because I've got a tempo run to do later on. Then I need to go into town and have a look at some suits to see what I want to wear for my graduation. I'll go on my run after that. And then in the evening, me and Kayla are going to Flight Club for the night. You know, it's not a bad attempt considering I've not done it in a while. The pattern's there. I think that's the main thing. So I may have accidentally spent some more money on Gymshark. In my defense though, I do need another pair of half tights because I've wore through my Whoop shorts and I've wore through one pair of my half tights. So I've bought 2 pairs of 2-in-1 shorts. So to start with, I got another one of the Conditioning Club tees, just because they fit so nice and they're quite nice to wear while I'm at work. Then these are the first pair of 2-in-1 running shorts. They've got a pocket in the side, which is really the main reason for getting them. That just makes things so much easier when you're out running. They're quite nice them actually. I also got some new socks because I'm not running out. All the other ones are just minging. And finally, I got a pair of the 2-in-1 hybrid shorts, which don't have a pocket in the middle, but I thought these are pretty better to wear for high rocks as opposed to having to wear half tights. And that is these ones there. Quite a successful purchase, to be fair. I mean, I only went on to buy one thing and I came away with 4.
Okay.
I kind of took too long suit shopping, so now don't have enough time to go on my run. So I've managed to rejig things around. So I'll do 11k easy tomorrow. I will do my rolling 400s on Friday and then long run Sunday. That's the plan. So go back now, watch the England game, well, as much of it as I can. About 6:30, me and Kayla are then going to head into town. Right, you know it's going to be a good day when you accidentally put your socks on the right feet. I'm at my 11k easy now. Not really been recovering well from my wound the last couple of days. Since Monday, I've been in the yellow. Today I'm in the red. Obviously I know I had a few drinks last night. Not loads though. I feel alright, but my resting heart rate's been a bit high all week. But again, my sleep's been alright. Like every night this week I managed to get to sleep before 11 and then awake at 6:30. Obviously England won last night. I managed to catch the first 50 minutes. I said to Kayla, I was like, oh look, as soon as we leave to go out, we'll score. Literally hadn't even been in the taxi 2 minutes. And that was when Kane got his first goal. Plan for today, I'm at work at 2. So finish my run, need to get some food. Then I shall head to the gym for 12 to hit up us, then start work. What a weird run. So first K, I had a man stop me and ask if the UK had went into a recession. I was like, what? He went, is the UK gone into a recession yet? I was like, I don't know, mate. And he was like, well, my Wi-Fi keeps going out. This country's just going downhill. I was like, all right, yeah, cool. Carried on running. And it took me about 5k to settle in, really, till I could really master my heart rate. I wanted to stay around 150. I think I averaged out in the end at 151. But that first 5k it kept going up to 160. And then last k, I had 2 construction workers waved me down as they were driving past, and they go, excuse me, I don't want to offend you. I was like, oh, here we go. But you look like a cool Australian. I was like, right, yeah, thanks, I guess. Then, when I got back, because I went to Tesco's when I finished, as I was walking back with all my stuff, I had some guy just completely stare me out. For no reason. Literally just walked past me and he just followed me the whole way as I walked past him. And then I stopped. And then he kept staring at me as he was walking off. So what the Cardiff actually is a weird place sometimes. Honestly, never been a Gymshark man, but I absolutely love this new drop. This conditioning club drop is I think it's because they've really stung me on the hybrid high rocks vibe. And I mean the shorts on these are LA, but these tops are actually the best fitting tops I think I've ever worn. Once again though, I've really tried to make the most of my time, either not training or not being in the gym. So I've got chicken for me tomorrow, chicken for Kayla for the next 2 days. I've got tuna pasta without the tuna because I forgot to pick tuna up like an idiot. So I need to get some of that before I go to work. And then this is my go-to at the minute. You know what, it actually looks quite nice there, but it is literally just a bagel cut up with lettuce and chicken. It's just so easy to make and it's good macros and it tastes nice. This is the mayo as well. It's bloody delicious. And to top it all off, I've just seen, I don't know what you call it, a funeral brigade, like all the people following the cars in the hearse. And just seen that go past me. And there was a woman walked past me at the same time singing Another One Bites the Dust while watching the funeral cars go past. Now, I didn't film any of the workout apart from this clip here. Managed to get 95 for 5 on the bench. Then I got 95 for 4. And then there was no chance I was getting 95 for anywhere near 4 reps again. So I went for 90 for 5 reps. And then, yeah, just a general upper session for the rest of it. But it's time now. I did pick up my tuna. Now I'm ready to stink out the whole gym. I just had a member of the gym say, have a good day. And I said, no worries. That was my response. No worries. So the plan for today's session is we've got 2k easy warm-up, then we've got 5 sets of 400 metres at 4:30, 400 metres at 5:10. Then after the 5 sets, 90-second rest, 2k cool down. I've gone with the Brooks today. That was a really nice run, that one. It was just really hot. I managed to hit all of my, that light's blinding. I managed to hit all of my pace zones, so I was getting my fast 400s at about 140. I think it was between 139 and 142 I think I went for, which was good. I picked myself up a nice iced coffee from ahead of the game. It's pretty cool the way they serve them like this. It's so much better for a takeaway cup than the normal plastics. But I can't eat now anyways, because I've got no food. So I need to shower and then head to Sainsbury's. I'm gonna dial training back today. I was gonna go and hit legs before I start work. However, my rest and heart rate has been all over the shop this week. Usually, like the last couple of weeks, it's been sitting between 47 and 52. And this week it's been sitting between 54 and 57. I've not had a green recovery since Sunday night. So the plan is to take it a bit easier. Oh, silly man. The plan is to take it a bit easier towards the end of the week. I've got my PT course tomorrow, then I'm at work 1 till 6. So I'm gonna train uppers tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I've got a 16k long run. Well, what wasn't supposed to be a very big shop, £30 later. It's crazy to think there's not actually that much there for 30 quid. Like, I haven't bought much. Honestly, yesterday was so productive. Like, I got to work and I had a new tonic and I just locked in. I came up with I came up with a good few video ideas, edited some videos for like Instagram and TikTok, and just overall, like, the day just flew because I was just doing something the whole time. That's why I didn't record anything, because I was just busy doing my own little thing, trying things out, filming stuff, and couldn't have went better, to be fair. Just finished my PT course. I'm now heading off to the gym as I start work at 1 o'clock. I think I'm gonna have loads of problems trying to export this vlog from CapCut because it's at like half an hour already. I know it's Saturday, I've only got 2 days left to go, but I just think I don't have enough storage on my iPad, I don't think. 35 gigs of storage on my iPad is taken up by systems and data, nothing to do with me. And the vlog on CapCut itself already it's 19 gigs, I think it is. Silly old me forgot my gym shoes. So I guess I'm gonna have to bend over a shoeless. God, I look rough. Yeah, 15k for breakfast. Not a bad way to start Sunday morning. I've really prioritised the last 2 nights in getting into bed, trying to have no screens and just be really relaxed. And it's made a difference. My recovery's been in the green the last 2 nights. Rest and heart rate's come back down. And also yesterday I cut caffeine from 1 o'clock and the difference it made in my sleep. Crazy. Right, I'm gonna wrap the video there. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get it off my iPad. From CapCut to photos, then to YouTube. I don't know if I've got the storage, so we'll see what happens. Somehow I'll make it work. But I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll catch you again next week.